just as a recap of the last 20 or so minutes, we read a story from an anonymous lady who shared with us. This came out of a huge pile of letters, but we thought that it would be something that we could delve into today. This woman's story is one of enduring hardship, trauma, and eventually personal awakening. Raised in a home with her step-siblings, she longed for her father's love, yet he became increasingly distant, often treating her as a black sheep. She was forced to live in a cramped maid storeroom, made to do household chores, and was left out of family gatherings. Her father's constant verbal abuse crushed her self-esteem, leaving her feeling unworthy of love and affecting her ability to form healthy relationships. Hey, Tracy. Desperate to escape her troubled home, she took a job at a supermarket only to be pushed out by her stepmother to live independently. Although initially lonely, she found some peace. However, when COVID-19 struck, she lost her job, and during a robbery at her apartment, she was raped. With nowhere else to turn, she returned to her parents' home, but it only revived the old wounds. She yearned for an apology from her parents for the pain they had caused, but they remained unresponsive, forcing her to create distance once again. Her search for love led to a series of unfulfilling relationships until she became involved with a married man who she eventually had a daughter with. Whilst she found deep love for her child, the relationship's complications and her family's judgment continued to weigh down on her. Her parents' criticism for her single motherhood only reinforced her feelings of inadequacy, leading her to set strict boundaries with them. Hey, Sarah! She also struggled with her daughter's father, who increasingly tried to control her life. His influence eroded her confidence, creating distance between her and her daughter. Over time, this control became unbearable, and she realized she had lost sight of her self-worth. Hey, Daphne. Okay, with the help of empowering podcasts such as Be Real, Be Raw and self-reflection, she began to reclaim her sense of identity and set firmer boundaries. She is now questioning her role as a parent, reflecting on whether she should listen to whether she will be able to listen to her daughter's pain one day and apologize, a gesture she never received from her parents. In her journey, she's seeking healing and a healthier future for herself and her daughter. So that is the story that we are dealing with today. The fact that you took time to pen down your feelings is a clear indication that you have, one, acknowledged your pain, two, are working or are in the process of working towards processing this pain. Let me start by congratulating you for taking that first step. From your letter, it is clear that you have been carrying around a heavy emotional weight. It is normal to feel pain lingering in different parts of your life. I would suggest that you start with giving yourself permission to feel your pain fully, without guilt, without shame. Understanding that your wounds are real, even if those around you are not acknowledging that they are real. I would personally hold you by the hand and deliver you to Miss Mariam's Empathy Well Clinic so that she can give you the essential tools you need to handle your situation. That would be it. That said, I think you will need to reclaim your self-worth. No one has the right to play with the volume buttons of your self-worth. Drown out those negative voices from your childhood that have created deep insecurities. Those voices are not you. Those voices don't define your value. Begin rebuilding your confidence by focusing on small, achievable goals. Make it a date to listen to your podcasts. Join a book club. Read books that nourish your mind. Stand in front of the mirror. Search for the one thing that you think you like about yourself. Write it down. I love my teeth. I think I love my smile. And then hold on to that. Make a chant, make a mantra, make a song that you sing every morning and evening to your reflection. Bruce Lee once said, don't speak negatively about yourself, even as a joke. Your body doesn't know the difference. Words have the energy and cast spells. That's why it is called spelling. Change the way you speak about yourself and you can change your life. I love my teeth. I love my smile. I love my teeth. I love my teeth. I love my smile. Yeah. You will also need to establish strong boundaries. If your experiences are anything to go by, they have shown you the power of boundaries. Make your wishes clear. Write them down. If you're anything like me when I'm hurting or I'm uncomfortable, I end up jumbling up my words. So to be able to effectively communicate my emotions, I write them down. In your case, you would put down, I will not have the father of my child visit my home after 6 p.m. I will not tolerate physical abuse of any kind. I will politely but firmly let him know that he cannot call me an inefficient mother. Once you're done writing, create a space where you can have these conversations. Now go ahead, breathe in, breathe out, and deliver on your ground rules. Be consistent. Don't change. Let no one tell you that boundaries are selfish. They are a healthy way to protect your peace. It is very okay to be very clear about the things that you will and will not accept from others. You are going to have to reframe your love relationship. Your journey towards love has been complex, to say the least. But love is not about filling a void or compensating for what was missing in your childhood. It is about connection, trust, and respect. I'll wrap up by saying processing pain often requires revisiting the events that caused it, either through self-reflection, journaling, therapy, or supportive conversations with others who understand. Learn to forgive yourself. Let go of all the self-blame, and instead of pushing painful memories aside, come join us on the Be Real, Be Raw Women's Retreat from the 8th to the 11th of November in Kalangala, Brevard Sands Lodge. Clearly, we might not be able to get Brian tonight, so I am going to wish you all a lovely evening, and I will see you again on Saturday at 8. Kisses and love from the Be Real, Be Raw team. Good night.